Once again, Kendrick is on top of the charts, but this time around, he's not just doing it for himself. He brought the whole LA with him. He's got reputable gang members, different neighborhoods, different sets, some even with rival sets. And Kendrick has been able to bring everybody together and make them all be able to now have a chance at being Grammy nominated. That's going to be a major thing if a lot of these hoods can bring back a Grammy. People like Lefty Gunplay, Dodie Six, Hitter J3. We have Young Threat. There's so many artists that he put on this album. Wale the Sensei. All of them is from LA. A lot of them get a lot of love in their city from their hoods. So for Kendrick to understand the power that he has in the position and put these people on, you got every hood has their rapper, right? We all know that. Every hood got their guy that they stand behind and they think he the one that's going to be able to get everybody out the hood. So now when you have the number one guy who happens to be from LA and he's putting these people in position to win, that's amazing, bro. Squabble Up, number one song. TV Off, the number two song featuring Lefty Gunplay, who hasn't even been rapping that long, and he's on the number two song in the country right now. He got Hey Now with Dodie Six. He also got Hitter J3, his first Billboard look. And it's like, yo, all of this is really dope and amazing for the West and the doors that he's kicked open for these guys. Look, on GNX, he got Peso, he got Threat, he also have Hitter J3, and look, this is number 24. He is on the number 24 song on the Hot 100 in the whole country. Hitter J3, and that's dope for him because Hitter's been one that's been defending Kendrick, who doesn't really speak much to the public, especially while, you know, he's been going through this whole beef and this whole battle with Drake. People like Hitter have been speaking out for him and defending his name and on the internet. And, you know, to see him get rewarded by being put on a song that ends up on Billboard Hot 100 and his first time ever being on Billboard, that's so dope, man. That's so dope. So we have guys like Young Threat, who's from the Hoovers, on an album that also has guys like Neighborhood from the Neighborhood Crips, and those are like rival gang sets. And it's like to see them now be able to say we're both on the biggest rap album of 2024 to come out of the West Coast, and we may potentially have a chance of getting a Grammy together. Like, those things may not mean much to some people, but to those people and where they're from, those are major things. And, you know, shout out to Kendrick, bro. And this is what it looks like when culture is winning, right? Because when you have somebody who's not of the culture, they don't understand the significance of some of these moves. These people, these are life-changing things that a lot of these guys, if they never make another song, if they never get another hit record, they'll always be able to say to their kids and show future generations, like, look, I was on a Billboard topping number one album in the whole country. I did that. So, you know, shout out to those guys, man. So, you know, shout out to Wale the Sensei, Siete, Roddy Ricch, Dodie Six, Lefty Gunplay, AZ Chike, Peso, Young Threat, J3, all of these LA artists that have had an experience of a lifetime being at the top of the charts right now. And this is dope, bro. And this is all outside of the battle. So just ask yourself, how comfortable you think Drake is going to be moving around in LA the next time he comes to LA? That's just a whole nother side note. But I just think it's dope that Kendrick has been able to take his position and use it to push peace in a way of let's unite, understanding that, yeah, these gangs have a lot of things that come along with it. But if you look at the unity and we're able to weaponize or harness that unity for a better cause, and yes, it's just music today, but it'll open doors for conversations and possibly lead to a lot of lives being saved, either through violence or going to jail. And of those little things, those little shifts start to begin, this is a very, very powerful thing that Kendrick has done, and it's just bigger than rap, man. That's what it's all about. It's all about culture, right? Doing something bigger than you, and I think that's what we're seeing happening on the West. I would love to see that in my city. I would love to see that in New York. I think Pop Smoke was one who had a lot of people, coming together around his music and things like that. But he was also a gang member from a certain side, so he wasn't messing with everybody anyway. But to see somebody, like I said, who's the number one spot and reach down in a sense to other artists who are trying to get to that top of that hill and give them that boost and give them that look and give them that shine, that's dope as hell, bro. That's dope as hell, and that's not something that we see often. How often do you see a number one charting artist reach out to people from their city and put a bunch of them on the album, and the music is good? My song of choice changes every day. Right now, I'm on I'm doing Peekaboo. I got Hey Now. I'm rocking with. I'm rocking with everything. Whacked Out Murals is still heavy for me. It changes every single day. It changes every single day what my favorite song on the album is. GNX, I got that up there pretty high. We're gonna break that down in the next video. Where do you rank GNX and Kendrick's albums? I know it's pretty early, but just off the impact and how much songs that you've been listening to, I want to know where y'all rank that. But we'll get into that on the next one. Yo, subscribe to the channel. More content coming. And this is content for the culture. Bandana. Until next time. It's food for thought. Y'all do the dishes. I'm gone.